So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. He'll go again with Hall. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Inside the 20, and he's gonna score. He takes it back on the punt return. 84 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Put a man in motion to the right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll step up and run this. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. T.J. Watt. He gets in for a milestone sack. Number 150 on his great career as he continues to climb the all-time list. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards away. This one is good. He knocks it through. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready? Set. Viking 18. 70 Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 right here. Dragon 60. Go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Go. 70 Timberwolves.
He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he will have the Ravens 1st down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Second and 10. The motion there, tight end Johnson. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He'll swing this out to Johnson. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They're going to go play action with Howard. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will score. Arian Smith. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point from Harvey is good. And the Steelers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. On comes Josh McCarthy for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he will go all the way. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. They try to push forward. They'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, they're on the tackle.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Now he'll air one out. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Howard to throw here on 1st down. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 53 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Johnson will score. Touchdown. Steal. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Austin to return. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the 47-yard line.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go!
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. That one's good for 29.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That ball is caught beyond the pylon. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Steelers. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Hardy now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass fatigue. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
It is 3rd and long. Man in motion, heading left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Set go.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll go underneath here. The running back has the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt.
The field goal is good. Makes the score.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's McCarthy. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Now, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the give, it's Hall. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Set. Lightning 18. 70 Lions. No. Crash. Steady.
Another run here with Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a third down and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Now he'll work his way out right. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
70 Lions.
Play action. It's Howard. In trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 16.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Third and long. Here's Howard. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's in! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is second touchdown tonight. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Another run here with Johnson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Break. Tag. 18, trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, it's Howard. This one complete right side. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Hey, smash. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Give up the middle with Hall. He's got room at the 30. And he will be taken down, but what a run as he's able to get it across midfield. A big-time run there by Hall. An even 40 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
A give. Here's Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Baltimore.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Baltimore.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Rolling right. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They send a receiver in motion left. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's to midfield. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
The Steelers take over.
And what a return right there. I mean, these days, most guys are just taking that ball as a touchback. They're letting it go and turning it over to their offense, but not this guy. Not only does he bring it out of the end zone, but he finds a lane and takes it all the way across midfield.
On the give, it's Johnson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. They're going to go play action with Howard. Moving to his right. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And the defense lucky to stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Moving to his left. Taking on, he'll try to get there. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately, he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll throw for it with Howard. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Inside the 30. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 98 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the Ravens cut into the lead a little bit.
Ravens 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, right back to Johnson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. They'll go again with Johnson. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
At the 45-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Down. 68.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. Forced out wide. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he will score. Touchdown Steelers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 63, Ravens 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll motion the slot man right. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. To throw it on 1st down is Howard. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game.
His kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 70, Ravens 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. first and 10, it's McCarthy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Now he'll run.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Comeback route, and he's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Dragon 60. Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer.
Here's McCarthy. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Ravens will get just a bit closer.
Ravens 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Howard to throw here on first down. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
10 at the 40-yard line.
70 range.
They'll throw on first down with Howard. A pass taken in by Johnson. They'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now, Howard. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Here we go. One final play. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their